Me and my niggas gothic and we poppin', we play no game. Yeah, we off that ganja and that liquor and that cocaine. Fuck with us, get stopped, dropped and pops like some champagne. Thuggalos and juggalos, thuggalos and juggalos. Me and my niggas gothic and we poppin', we play no game. Yeah, we off that ganja and that liquor and that cocaine. Fuck with us, get stopped, dropped and pops like some champagne. Thuggalos and juggalos, thuggalos and juggalos. She makes my skin quiet. Drugs give me heartache. Some friends are too fake. Don't call it too late. Hey, I'm a thuggalo. Hey, baby girl, I can't pretend. Thuggalo. 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 Thuggalo.
Whoop whoop. What's going on, y'all? It's Elixir, the motherfucking mixer. It's the Thuggalo show, and I'm joined as always by my two homies, Onstead and Stoney.
Whoop whoop.
What's going on,
It's
y'all?
boys in this bitch. It's not Friday, but it's Saturday, so we in the motherfucking high because our artist couldn't make it yesterday, so we was like, good. Let's let us take a day and relax and get our bearings right, and then we'll get back on it on Saturday.
Weekend and all. It's a holiday weekend and all too.
Oh shit!
Labor Day coming up.
It's Labor Day.
Right.
Still working.
Labor Day.
But yeah.
All right, I'm
So
taking
tonight.
Right, still working.
But yeah, tonight we got Midnightin Yami. So let's bring him on, shall we? Whoop whoop.
Yo, yo.
If you guys don't know who this man is, he's been causing a ruckus all over Facebook, dipping his toes into the scene. And I'm going to tell you guys right the fuck now, I fucking love his music, for real. There's like a whole fucking wide range of shit. So if you don't like one song, skip it. And then there's like a whole different fucking genre on the next song. Like, for real.
I love that shit, bro. I mean, really, like,
I want to get the. Oh shit! Yeah, I just want to get the kind of one of the obvious questions out of the way, and it's about your name. So the Midnightin Yami, why the name, homie? How'd you get stuck with that?
Yeah, Midnightin Yami is basically it's basically just three words put together, like kind of like on some nerdy shit a little bit, but it's like all it means is just midnight and darkness. Like Yami translated in Japanese just means darkness. So, you know, that's all it is. Midnight and darkness, Midnightin Yami, and you know, kind of describes me. I'm a night owl. I'm always kind of like to myself and shit. So it just fit.
That describes a lot of juggalos too. So I think a lot of us probably resonate with that too. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
I'm gonna say like some of your music, like a lot of horrorcore or juggalo-esque like music that we listen to tends to be on a boom bap beat or another kind of like Detroit style of beat, or just anything coming from Florida like Devereaux. You bring like some like Juice WRLD vibes sometimes with some like goth twists to like our scene, and I think that shit's fresh as fuck because no one's really doing that.
Yeah, like to be honest, like I didn't even know, like if someone told me like 3 weeks ago, like, hey bro, like you fuck with Juggalo type of music, I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? I never even would have known what that sound, you know, was. And when I started like fucking with the community, like I wasn't trying to like, you know, steal anybody's style and like fake the style to fit into the community. I was just trying to bring my style that I already had into the community and just do me. And, you know, I think a lot of people fuck with that, and a lot of people kind of, you know, hating on it, saying that I'm trying to like, you know,
like,
I don't know.
And in all
Zetro likes
honesty,
you.
man,
That's a pass.
Zetro likes you. In all honesty, dog, there's always them fucking, I hate to say gatekeepers because that's such an overused fucking term, but there's gatekeepers in a lot of communities, and unfortunately, our community has a lot of, I'm gonna call them old heads who like to see the scene in one specific
era.
lane, and era lane, and if you don't
1994.
that's it right there. And if you don't fit that specific lane, then they kind of don't fuck with you, because Ouija kind of felt the same thing when he first got on the scene too. Like, a lot of old heads really didn't fuck with him like that,
You still don't.
and still don't, unfortunately, and it's fucking wild.
Dude, I actually have a story about that today where I ran into an older, you could tell he was an older school juggalo, just, by his jersey, by the decals on his car. And I said, whoop, whoop, homie, what up? And he just, was kind of, you know what I mean? He didn't say nothing. No, that's all right and all not. But I got to thinking about it. I was like, oh, this dude probably just don't fuck with C-17 and the new movement. You know what I mean? Like they said, man, he's stuck gatekeeping that old scene and shit.
I think that's what draw me towards the Thuggalo side of it, just because I was already getting so much hate from the Juggalos, and then once I was learning about who the Thuggalos were and where it came from in chapter 17, I was like, okay, that fits kind of like what I'm going through, and you know what I'm saying, I get that. So that's kind of what I gravitated towards, you know what I'm saying. But
I think we're all kind of one and the same, to be honest, like Juggalos, Thuggalos. A lot of people that I would say identify as Juggalo, they don't do the Thuggalo thing. They're the people, those are the old heads, they found their way through ICP. Like me, I identify as Juggalo, you know what I mean? If we have a label in our community, you know what I mean? I found ICP in 97 and have been doing this lifestyle ever since. So the Thuggalo is just, honestly, if we were to label the new wave Juggalos, honestly, that's probably what the Thuggalo movement is really.
It's just a continuation of it, because shit gets stagnant, and nothing good ever comes from stagnant fucking waters. So,
I think it's a byproduct of Ouija getting past the torch because he did, and he's bringing in all the new wave, and it's Juggalos found themselves through ICP. We labeled ourselves as Juggalos. The people that chapter 17 is finding, these people are labeling themselves Thuggalos and finding their way into the community the same way we did as Juggalos. So if you really want to think about it, that's really fresh, dude. I mean, people like yourself. I think that's really cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in the mix with some of those niggas, but the more I'm learning about it and who's who and who's who to the community, I'm just realizing some, obviously some dudes are just kind of nuts. Yeah, it's a lot of politics, and some dudes already just had such a high level, they ain't paying me no mind, you know what I'm saying? So it's I'm just kind of.
But you know what? It feels like that, but in the same breath, they pay attention, because even us,
it's all about paying your dues too. Juggalos are very big about paying your fucking dues.
Not to sound like we're the old heads in here preaching and shit, but that's a big thing, because look at Ouija. Ouija came up so he put in so much work before he even got that chapter 17 deal.
I mean, that's the thing. I've been putting in work, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna still put in work, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna just completely just be on some Thuggalo shit. Every song ain't gonna be Thuggalo this or Juggalo that. I'm gonna still fuck with community heavy. Maybe every now and then, I might bring it, into my music and shit. But it's
right.
Hopefully I just grind hard enough that. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Keeping that variety in there too, because I mean, the way we found you was I just had a real life homie of mine tag me in one of your posts. He was like, "Hey, y'all need to get this guy on," and I, you know what I mean, and then I tagged the homies, and they were like, "Fuck, yeah."
And then I turned around and listened to you that day. I actually put you on my Spotify and just let the whole playlist play the other day, bro. And I swear,
Damn.
that's hands down, dog. Like, I enjoyed probably about a good 90% of the shit that was on your Spotify, bro. Like, it was different. Each song was different, and I think that is a big key to keeping people and keeping people's attention. Like me, I have a very short attention span thanks to fucking TikTok. But like,
Right.
I really enjoyed your music.
For sure.
Thanks, bro. That means the world, man. Honestly, like I'm just like surprised. I thought I was gonna like be like walking into a setup. Like I just thought I was gonna get on here and y'all was gonna be like, oh, you know, you poser, you know. Like, oh hell. So I appreciate like, you know, the love and just mutual respect and all that shit.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Oh,
And
no,
some people would do that to you, but we're not those fucking people. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely fuck with Painkillers and Zoom, and it's kind of like the right variety.
Yes.
But like Painkillers in particular, bro, it hit hard for like where, you know what I mean, I used to be at in my life and shit. So I mean, no, I really did fucking dig your music, bro. And
yeah, that was my first kind of like big underground single was Painkillers. Like they got people kind of tuned in.
Yeah, I can definitely see why.
I'm on the other end. Like, I fucked with the emo shit at first. Like, My Darling, that was my shit, dog. Like, I sent that to my girlfriend just like the other day, and I was like, check this song out. That
was my first song to ever make it to the radio down, at least in my state, like on the amateur hour. I don't know what state y'all are in, but like in South Carolina, they got like a show called The Rise Guys, like, and they do like an amateur like little hour, and they played that shit on there. It went crazy. But
okay, hell yeah, that's fresh.
So that's a good segue into talking about maybe like some of your earlier life and like what were you listening to growing up, and like was music always an option for you? Was that something that you always wanted to do?
Nah, hell no. Like I never ever thought like I'd be somebody trying to rap or sing or nothing like that. I ain't even gonna cap and be like, yo, when I was 3, I knew I was gonna try to be doing this or that. But like honestly, when I was younger, like I was just listening to whatever like my mom was listening to, and I was like, honestly, I really don't even remember. Like I didn't really start getting into music, and it sounds like on some weird shit, but like I didn't really get into music until like the NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and like Britney Spears era and shit. Like I was listening to that corny ass shit, and then I started getting into like the punk scene heavy, and I was like listening to like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Metro Station, like all that shit. Like I was a big like punk rock fan, like heavy, like punk pop, all that shit. And yeah, that's kind of really was my wave. And then the older I got, I started listening to more hip hop and shit. But you know, I never been just too big to listening to like whatever was on the radio and all that shit. I wasn't, you know, too deep in
digging it at all. Hell yeah. I mean, that's kind of like our thing too, you know, as Juggalos. We like that shit. Our shit never gets played on the fucking radio. You know what I mean? So none of the stuff that we're looking for is ever going to be in our car. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool, dude.
Facts. Cool. Yeah, shit. Most of the music I listen to now is literally just other underground artists. Like I listen to like that's 80% of what I listen to.
What's the name that you're listening to now?
Yeah, like who do you listen to, bro?
That's famous.
I mean, they ain't gotta be famous, bro.
What's
like
playing on your Spotify?
Yeah,
what the fuck when you're driving
when you roll up a blunt,
boom.
What are you fucking bumping, dude?
I mean, literally my homies. Like I'm bumping Slumber Sessions. Shout out Veldon and Pablo. You know, Houston Without a Problem. Shout out Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Face Tat Mommy. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't know who she is. I know who
Oh yeah, she's
Face Tat, that's our homie. That's our homie.
She's the one that introduced me to all of this shit.
No shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have never known like anything about this community if it wasn't for her. So like, I give her like mad credit and shit. Like, if I ever do become anything in this community, it's literally just because I was just seeing what she had going on, and then next thing I know, I just started paying more attention to it, and I fell right into it. I think
Basetat found her place when she did the gathering this year and knocked it out of the park. She's a homegirl. She's been on the show, and she also was at the party with us at the podcast event.
Dope. Yeah, she dope, man. Yeah, we was talking about doing some music together and shit, but like we both really be busy. We just haven't locked nothing in yet. But she cool as fuck.
That would be a
though.
good collab. I'd fuck with that collab.
That'll be lit.
So we talked, I guess that's how it kind of started for you, like you said, but so how long has it been now since you started getting attention from the juggalos and juggalettes and all that?
Honestly, it was like immediately, like soon as I like asked, like, this is when it really started, or like when I noticed it, like when I literally saw FaceTap Mommy always posting about Juggalo this, Juggalo that, or Thuggalo, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely didn't know. So I literally saw her post, and like a second later, I just said, yo, man, I'm just being real. Like, what the fuck a Juggalo is? And I guess people thought it was like funny as fuck or something. So like, it just started all this shit. Everybody started sharing it, and it went like viral in the Juggalo community. And then next thing you know, that was it. That's how it started.
So I think the real question is the community is dying to fucking know. Did you Google what is a Juggalo?
I never did. No,
I never
Googled it.
You found out the hard way?
What people were sending me so much shit, I just was like looking at whatever they sent me. Like they were sending me music. I'm pretty sure like I got sent like 30 times a song that was actually called like "What is a Juggalo" or something. Yeah. So, like all I literally got. Like, yeah, I have. Yeah, I showed it at my music video shoot. Like there was like a lot of people said, "Oh, you paid niggas to act like juggalos." Like, nah, like there was real juggalos there. Like, and the other people who like did just do face paint and all that shit, like they were all homies. Nobody was paid and shit. And yeah, I showed butthole there, and they gave me a Fago shower and shit.
I did. That's actually yep. Since you just talked about it, I actually have that picture pulled up. Yep, that's one of the pictures I wanted to talk about.
That's a dope ass picture too.
I do agree. That's why I used it as the thumbnail.
Damn.
Yeah. Yo, on some real shit though, when that Fago hit your eyes, bro, that shit be burning low key. I ain't even gonna cap.
Listen, as somebody who's been on stage during Fago Armageddon, that right there ain't shit. All right, wait until you catch a 2-liter to the face, like that shit flying through the air, dog. That's where the real fun is.
Mm-hmm. And like, and another thing too, like the Fago, when you're at an ICP, like a clown show, the pit gets super hot. Everybody like it's super Insane Clown Posse. In my opinion, I've been to metal festivals. I've been all over the United States, like to see music. Insane Clown Posse puts on the most, like I wouldn't say violent, but the most energetic like pit experience that you'll ever witness. And it gets so hot in there. That cold Fago, it feels cold when it hits you if the fucking 2-liter don't, black your eyeballs out. But, when that shit hits you halfway through the show, it's an instant relief for like 5 fucking minutes. It's so nice. Damn. That diet shit, though, burns the fuck out of some eyeballs. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. But it doesn't get as sticky, so that's why they do the diet, because it doesn't fuck up as much.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Like my whole fit and everything, I had to buy a new do-rag and all. Like my shit was done for.
Well, that's part of it, man. That's part of the Juggalo baptism, as they would call it.
Yeah. I felt good about it.
I know you got some shows coming up that are heading down to North or South Carolina, so make sure you catch one of them. I think Shaggy will be down there, and
I'm gonna be there. I'm performing there.
You're performing? Which one?
Yeah, at the one in South Carolina at Ground Zero.
You're which one are you doing? Is it Three-Headed Monster or Shaggy tour?
Oh, Shaggy, the Shaggy show.
That's fucking dope.
That is how.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a surprise performer. Like I'm not like no one knows I'm gonna perform. I'm gonna just pop out of nowhere and like perform and shit. So it's gonna be crazy.
Now.
Thuggalo show exclusive. You heard that shit here first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did hear it here first. So what is some of the freshness and staleness so far about you know, your introduction into the Juggalo world?
Well, what was that first part you said there?
So, what is the freshness? What's probably the most fresh thing that's happened to you since you've been?
Oh, the fresh. Honestly, the community part. Like, there's a few haters and shit, but like realistically, like they don't like compare to like the love that I've been getting lately, and just like I've always had like a little bit of like clout doing music and shit, but like you know the Juggalo community is different. Like it feels more genuine. Like they're really like rooting for you, and like the love it just hits different. Like you know what I'm saying. So I loved that shit. Like that's really what draw me towards it.
Yeah, I think with us too, in particular, if we don't fuck with you, we'll let you know. You know what I mean?
Straight the fuck up, real quick.
Dude, I've been cursed out at least 20 times. Like
But like our homie Davey said, he said something that was very relevant too. Like our culture is we've been fucked with a lot by like mainstream, I guess, society a lot because you know we're who we are, where we come from, or the shit that we stand for. So like in turn, we do a lot of like inner clowning on each other, and it's kind of like it's kind of we don't jump, you know, Juggalos is our gang, you know what I mean? We don't jump you in, we just clown the fuck out of you, and it's how you handle it. Is you know like for instance, you know you hear these stories and you see these stories about the gathering about artists, for instance, Riff Raff. I was gonna say Yellow.
Oh, I heard
Wolf
about
is a great
it.
example. Riff Raff got shit like Tila Tequila's been like booed and thrown shit off where she got off stage because we didn't accept her. Riff Raff the same way, but you have people like is it Yellow Wolf?
Yellow Wolf took shit.
The first year really didn't know how to. He handled it like a fucking boss. He had Roman candles blow up in his face, all sorts of shit. Didn't phase him. Fucking kept plowing through. Juggalos were kind of like, they accepted him the first year, and they were kind of like, all right, we'll give you another shot. He came to the gathering again this year, didn't get no shit. Fucking, he put on for Juggalo. It's kind of one of them things like, you got to show love in our community. Once you start showing love, you'll receive love, and that's a big thing.
And also,
you know what I mean,
like another big thing about our community, man, is that we all individually are the people who, like, I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but I'm gonna speak for myself. Like, we're the people who've been shit on and like the outcast of the community. So like, who are we to shit on somebody else who's trying to do the same thing or is pretty much the same fucking person that we are? You're hating on yourself at that fucking point.
Yeah, I mean that's like really how it is for me here. Like in my city, like I'm literally like that one weird nigga who does music. Like everybody else is like hood, like drug dealing ass rappers and shit, gangster rappers, and they be like, oh yeah, Yami, you know, he be on that weird shit, or he be on that different shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I never really had like a home musically, and that's another thing I liked about y'all's community is like the love I got from the other artists I never experienced before. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, like I finally feels like I have like, you know, a place, you know what I'm saying, where I just, you know what I mean?
That's what you need to be though. Like they say it's on weird shit or it's something different. But yeah, that's the purpose. Like you don't want to be the same as everybody else. You be the same as everybody else, you're not gonna stand the fuck out in the crowd. And fuck that. I wouldn't stand the fuck out in the crowd and be who the fuck I am. Fuck that. My take.
So you are open about being goth, and you call yourself Goth Daddy, and all that. So, but you said like you also kind of mentioned about living in the hood and everything like that. So, is that something that is like coexisting too with like being like, you know, wanting to stand out, or is it just?
Yeah. Nah. I always been that weird nigga, like even back in school and shit before the music shit, like I was always that like the anime nigga. Everybody else like running licks, robbing houses and shit. I was at home watching Dragon Ball Z and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I grew up in the hood and shit, but like honestly, like most of the kids who really fucked with me back then was like, you know, the emo kids, like, and that was my homies, that was my squad. So it stayed like that. But niggas know niggas ain't soft over here. Like, you know, you look at, you know, me just probably on the internet and shit, and I look like, you know, oh, you some emo butt nigga, whatever. But like the people who really know me out here in the hood, like they ain't gonna play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I be with the emo niggas, but it gets something else.
There's more to it.
But yeah, it's more to it. But yeah, I always like fuck with the emos heavy, and you know, the emo kids. I'm an emo kid myself, and the Goth Daddy nickname and shit, that really just came because everybody that would see me, like, they would always see like a whole bunch, like wherever I'm at, or if you ever see like a whole bunch of goth girls and shit, niggas start like I know Yami around here somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of like where that nickname came from.
Man, are you the goth girl dealer? Because I need me like 2 of them.
Big titty goth girls? Yeah, I'm gonna need me a couple of them.
Dude, if you kind of one of my shows or one of my music videos, bro, they everywhere. Yeah.
Shit.
See, man, everything that you've done said about, you know, coming up and describing yourself, it all just screams, you know, Juggalo, but doesn't know it yet. And I feel like that's a part of our show that we like to bring to light, because like we've had a couple people on here now who are just now finding the community. Little Titan just found a community,
right?
And you know, he's just discovering what it is. So I think it's cool that you're just now like discovering like all of these ninjas out here who have the same interest as you, and it's like the same people as you, and fuck with your music, and it's good to find, like you said, kind of find you a home.
Yeah, bro, that's just dope. Like, and don't get me wrong, like I heard of like ICP and shit like throughout the years, but like whenever I looked at just looked at what they look like, I never actually listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it just didn't look like something. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be on like, you know, whatever, but just looking at their pictures and shit, like I was like, I ain't about to listen to that shit. But like after like going back and like playing everything from back in the day, and like it's like shit's lit, bro, and like just seeing just the changes over the years and shit, and how they shows be and the energy be, and like I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit is lit. Like I know for a fact if I actually gave it a chance back then when I was younger, I would have been a Juggalo. Like I'd have been an OG already.
So since dipping your toes in and discovering the community, what's been your favorite album or Joker's card so far?
You said Joker card?
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying it right, but like the one that I read on that like stuck with me the most was I think it was Carnival of Carnage. It was either Carnival or Carnage. It was it was whichever one that is. Like, yeah, Carnival.
That's the first of the first day.
That's the first one. Yes.
That's like
the first day. Okay, bet, yeah. Because like one of my homegirls, she's a juggalette, and then she was showing me all the cars and shit, and she was like, you know, which one do you fuck with the most and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I like that shit.
Did you hear that, Juggalos? Did you hear that, Juggalos? He didn't say the great fucking Malenko.
Or the Riddle Box.
There you go. He said Carnival of fucking Carnage.
Here's a good little fucking thing, man. Like, they'll all speak to you in a different time. So, like, maybe try to listen to the discography. I know it's asking a lot, too, because there's a lot of fucking music to sit there and listen to. But if you sit down and, like, you know, like, if you're going to the gym or going on a drive or shit, pop one of them new Joker's cards in every single day. And I guarantee you'll find at least 4 or 5 tracks off of each one that speak to you at a different time throughout your day or throughout your life that you'll find.
Bet. And I honestly, like, you know, they song Homies?
Yeah.
I know that's like one of the like their mainstream cornier ones, but like that shit was stuck in my head like a motherfucker, bro. Like I thought that's the first one that I actually played, like when I actually went to go look at the shit, and that's when I was like, okay, like.
That song meant a lot to a lot of people back in the day.
Yeah.
It
still means a lot.
It got ruined.
It still does. Right. Yes,
yeah.
I take that back.
We just stopped the song halfway through. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some bitches halfway on that motherfucker. So you know, it's parts of it.
Yeah.
I want to do some flip.
But what about Thago, man? Like, did you ever try Thago before now? Or did you just try it like when
it is a hood pop? I know it's a hood pop.
Yeah. Like, I definitely No, I definitely been fucked with Fago because like
Yeah,
at the dollar stores down here, like that's like the sodas they got at the Dollar Trees and shit. So like I was been getting them, but I never knew that they had like an attachment to the scene at all until you know what I'm saying. Until recently.
Right.
What's your favorite flavor, man? Which one do you pick up a lot?
I mean, I know it's about to sound black as hell, but probably the grape flavor, bro. I ain't even gonna cap.
It's one of my favorites. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, you take them grape boys and you turn that bitch into a slushy, man. Them bitches hit
Oh,
so good
shit.
in the summertime, man. Oh, so good.
You can mix Moon Mist with vodka, bruh, and that shit go hard as fuck too.
Yeah, it's very, very true. Very true.
Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and grab a little bottle right now.
Yeah.
That's cool. What else is on the list?
I got something in here that says anime.
Yeah.
Love
We'll go
about
back
anime.
to that. And I put that on my list myself.
This is
because
his. Yeah, this is.
I fuck with
Elixir's
anime.
a
I
big-
actually have.
big
I
weeb.
actually have Ryu tattooed on my side, bro. I ain't gonna.
Oh,
front. I
yeah.
watch it. I fuck with it. So,
I don't know
like me myself, dude. I don't like fuck with the exclusive anime. I ain't that big of a weeb like he like on stage trying to make me out to be or nothing like that. But I do fuck with some of the classics. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Yeah,
Anything
so,
anything that came out between like 88 to like 95, 96, I've probably seen it or watched it. I just don't know the artist fucking name, so I can't be like, I like all of this guy's work. Because that's
Yeah,
Oh
like
yeah,
normally how
me
you
neither.
can.
I don't know the artists like that neither, but like as far as like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, all that shit, like those are the OG shows and shit. But like, you know
I like
that they got
cyberpunk type shit.
oh yeah, that shit's hard. They got fucking the One Piece live action on Netflix. I've been watching that
I've
shit.
seen that.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, it's corny, but it's fun. And then I feel like they kind of like they low key cast the characters really well. Like in some ways, you know what I'm saying? Like I know it's gonna get a lot of hate, obviously, but like as far as a live action anime, I mean, they did alright. Like it's entertaining at least.
That's what's up.
Okay. So
Have
I
you
might
seen,
actually have to give it a try now.
Have you seen Wiki Max anime merch that he's put out in the past? Have you seen any of that?
I haven't. I've seen him just post like some chapter 17 merch, like with the ski mask and all that shit. That shit was
I
hard.
got mine coming. Mine will be here Tuesday.
Hey, Onsted,
Yeah.
where is your anime fucking the anime boy, the chapter 17? Is it put up?
In the closet
Oh.
somewhere, yeah.
Word.
Yeah, but-
Chapter 17, every once in a while, Ouija will put out some like fine ass
He's
fucking
done 3.
almost hentai fucking jersey, dude. It's pretty fucking lit.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now everything he dropped, like that shit, all that shit, like even the girl clothes he be dropping, that shit be looking hard.
Right.
Make all the hoes look fucking super fine.
Mm-hmm.
He did just have the Queen Lardy B in a chapter 17 fucking tube top, I think it is. I don't know.
That was like the thick girl, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That thick
That's
girl
the
he had on
queen.
there.
That's the
Okay.
queen.
That's the
Yeah,
queen,
yeah.
bruh. Yeah, we don't fuck with Lizzo, bro. We got our own queen.
Yeah, we got Lardy B. Fuck a Lizzo.
Yeah.
Her deviant ass. We got fucking Lardy B. Lardy B for THUGGALO show.
Yeah. So wait, so that girl actually like she make music and shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, she's the shit. Go-
She-
All right,
okay.
after the show, no, you have a mission now. Not only to listen to Joker's cards, you gotta go check out the homegirl Lardy B because she fucking.
Okay,
puts it
okay.
down.
Yeah, I saw that picture. I didn't know who she was. I thought she was just like one of his
She,
homegirls or something.
She originally blew up. I think, in my opinion, she blew up. She did a WAP like parody, and it's Wings
Wings
and Pizza.
and pizza. That shit goes so hard.
Yeah, bro. She had thick girl beating wings and pizza up on stage, rapping and shit. It's fucking
Damn.
fresh as fuck. Dude.
Oh,
She did-
yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. I saw a video of that. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't know that was her.
Gathering she did Gathering in 2021 and 2023, and both times she was getting snack cakes thrown at her, and she was eating them shits and fucking
Oh, that's
killing
lit.
it. She's
That's lit.
She's go.
Bro, she
She's
got
go.
lyrics in her shit talking about like clown paint on her thighs and shit. Like, it's pretty
She's
cool.
getting ready to go on tour.
Right.
With Shaggy.
Yep.
Oh, word. I'll probably see it in that Ground Zero.
Yeah.
Yep. She'll be there.
Yeah, that'll be lit. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try to like, you know, I ain't gonna try to be on some like thirsty ass fan shit and be like, yo, I've been a fan all my life, bro. Because I mean, I just found out about y'all niggas and shit. But like, I'm gonna try to chop it up with him a little bit at least. Hopefully, you see me do my thing and like at least appreciate it a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, authenticity will go a long way, bro, with them. Obviously, like,
Yeah.
we just all about real, you know what I mean? Real, recognize real.
And that's the thing about our community, man, is we would just prefer you to be your fucking self because, like, it's harder to put up a front and maintain that front, so why not just be yourself?
Exactly.
That's how you already got juggalos tagging other juggalos in your shit.
Exactly,
you know what
yes.
I mean? Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
I think word of mouth says a lot, and for the way that you spread across the community this fucking week, man, it definitely made a wave, and I think it made a good wave. I'm going to say it made a good wave, at least.
I'll second that for sure.
Yeah, I know there's a few that like ain't feeling the wave, but I mean,
that's them old head busters. We don't play that shit, Nick Foster. You just
there was one younger dude, man. He was talking crazy. And normally I was looking over the haters and shit, but like if you're older nigga, like I can kind of take it better. But when you're like my age and you talking shit, like it's another level of disrespect. But like, you know, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna be going to Texas and Ohio, and like I got a few shows lined up like towards the end of the year. So like all those niggas that I seen talking shit, like I ain't gonna forget that shit. Like I know what your face look like. And, like when you know what I'm saying, he gonna have to say that same shit in person. You know what I'm saying? So,
they won't. It's internet keyboard shit.
I know for sure we got one mutual hater, so
you can go get a Chapter 17 balaclava right now at chapter17.com, and then no face, no case, so you don't have to worry about it.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna get the black one. Hey, that black one's hard as fuck.
Right? That's the one I got coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I could ever get, what's that?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say if I could ever get dude on a feature, man, I'm gonna go crazy. Like,
you can get Zetro on a feature, and I could see you guys rocking the next THUGGALO song again because we need a follow-up Zetro.
Yeah, his picture looked familiar. I know I seen him on my Facebook somewhere.
Detroit legend, bro.
Yeah,
he's
demon right there.
Yeah, I'm a
He also has a song called Juggalo.
Yes.
Oh, word.
That's the homie right there.
But yeah, I know another thing I wanted to bring up is I noticed that all your music videos are shot by the same person.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
Yeah, your best. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask that. It's shot by Ricky, and so yeah, that's the connection there.
Yeah, I was his first music video he ever shot ever, and when one of my songs blew up locally, is in like we blew up together, not blew up, but like got popular together, and then it turned into just me doing the local shit, but he started locking in with like actual celebrities. Like he shot videos for Lil Boosie, Moneybagg Yo, Future, G Herbo, you know AZ Productions. That shot like all the Chief Keefs videos and all that shit back in the day. Like he even got locked in with him. He'd be flying all over the country with him and all that shit. So he definitely like another level, and he's just somebody good to have on a team.
That's fresh, dude.
Yeah, but we've been through a lot of shit though. Like we were shooting a video out in the hood one day, and like a nigga pulled out a knife on us and shit, and like I didn't even realize that he had a knife in his hand. And like, he ain't like in the hood like that. So like when he saw the knife, he ran back to his whip and shit to go get a strap or something. And I'm just standing there trying to square up with this dude. I don't even see the knife and none of that shit. But
oh shit, man, bro! I think you're such a juggalo. You don't even know it yet, dude.
Right. The more he talks, that's all I hear.
That's what I'm saying, Onstead. Right. Like you just keep talking, bro. You're just even getting you're earning your jug card as we speak, dude.
Yeah.
All right, man. So before we start word association, we got this little game we like to play around here called Trash or Fire, dog. You want to play?
Dude, my phone is dying. I'm at the charge and call right back.
No! Oh, shit.
Did we lose him?
Hey, what?
Lisa's phone died, and it's not like a fucked up, like, warped
At least he told us.
Yeah, he got it out right before it died, and we got 40 minutes
unlike,
in with him. So that's
unlike
good.
Another interview that we did that we have to get rescheduled.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
fuck it. Let's play it by ourselves, y'all.
I guess we can play it while we wait.
Hell
That
yeah.
shit trash.
That shit trash.
So
This week's Trash or Fire. Go for it. Say it.
shit. I was
Cell
gonna
phone
say this
batteries.
week's- Yeah,
Cell
no.
phone batteries.
That would have been a good one, bro. That would have been a good one.
Damn, that's a good one.
But no, this week's Trash or Fire is coffee. And I
Coffee?
chose this one.
He
Yes,
chose it.
I chose this one. And I'm going to tell y'all why I chose this one for two reasons. A, it was kind of like the Goth thing. You know what I mean?
From
With
South
the
Park.
Exactly. But that, and I stayed up all night late working on that format sheet. So I was drinking fucking coffee, y'all. I'm gonna be
He
real
just got
with
to
you.
the end and was like, fucking Trash or fucking Fire. Fuck, dude, I don't know. Just fucking coffee. Fuck out of
And
here.
for that reason, I'm gonna say fire.
Okay, I'm gonna say fire too, and this has got nothing to do with coffee. The second reason, first reason, coffee's fire because it allows me to fucking get up and get off my ass for work. Coffee is fire. Second reason coffee is fire. That was our code name for hard shit via text message when we were all strung out. So I'd be like, "Hey man, you got a cup of coffee?" And that meant like at least a gram. And they'd be like, "Yeah, I got a full cup, bro. I'll be bringing it over to you soon." So, I mean, you know, because coffee gets you fucking up and motivated. And so did that shit for like 4 days straight. So, yeah, coffee is fire. And mounts sometimes.
I'm just gonna say fire too because I drink like 2 cups of coffee a day, and if I don't have coffee, I feel like punching the old people at work allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Just
You get a
kidding.
dopamine release from coffee.
From coffee, and I need that shit in the morning.
I ain't seen any trash in the fucking comments either, bro. It's all fire.
Everybody says fire.
Mm-hmm. Zero says,
It's-
I used to
yeah.
I used to drink coffee, but after I got COVID, my taste buds changed and coffee tastes gross now.
I
Bruh.
mean, it's the fucking thing. I've
So-
heard that. You know what I mean?
Funny COVID story. When I had COVID, man, like I couldn't taste nothing. I still drank my coffee because I needed the energy. But like the only thing I could taste for like a month and a half, man, before I got my shit back, was fucking watermelon. And I destroyed watermelon for a month and a half. Like it was fantastic. Pooped a lot, but it was good.
I like how COVID's funny now. Again. Or,
For now, until it comes
For
back
now.
and we're in fucking mask again in a month and a half.
Right.
Fuck.
No, that's not good for my job because, like, people get all pissed off when we ask them to remove their mask because they're wanting to see jewelry and shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So I
take that
people,
shits off.
nah, dude, it's to the point now where I just tell them to take it off when they try to come in the shop. I'm like, nope. Take that shit
This
off.
is America.
Speaking
Take
of
your
shop.
fucking mask off. God damn it.
Speaking of shop, y'all want to talk about that Ouija shop?
The
The
what?
new Ouija shop.
Oh, look at all that! Look at this fresh ass shirt I got on.
He's got the drip.
Look at that fresh ass shirt I got. I got the shorts to match too.
He's got all of that came from the gathering shit. That shit was so
Yeah,
hard.
this is this gathering shit, but luckily he always puts everything back in the shop.
Right.
I also
Also-
cop one of those fanny packs.
Yeah, he got a fanny pack. Also, Bella Calavas are in the shop. Also, while we're sitting here waiting for our guest to return, let's fucking knock this news out while we wait for our guest.
that's why I
and our
let
page.
into it.
So, was it yesterday that we just got the announcement?
What?
think
That
so.
Jimmy Buffett died?
Yeah,
Fucking
we did
Jimmy
that
Buffett.
too. That,
Well,
I know, right?
If this was a politics show, yes, that would be the news. But it's not. It's a Ouija Mac podcast. And that means that we're here to talk about the new fucking album that was just announced and that will be released soon. The fucking Triz and Ouija Mac album, fucking Coachella or
that
whatever the
dude.
fuck it is. I don't know how to say it. I'm slightly retarded. But yes, it'll be out 9 20. Fuck, I just had it pulled up here. Hang on, I had it. Boom. I had a ticker pulled up too. Look, let's pull up the ticker. We got the ticker. Our page of the week is here as well, so we can transition into the page of the week. We don't have a thing for it no more, though, unfortunately.
With a stinger?
Yeah, we don't have a stinger for it no more. Unless you want to open a book. You open the book, Sonny. You open the book.
Blam! The book
This
is
week's
open.
page of the
Like a
fucking
Nedden.
week. Look, he opened it like a Nedden.
He did too.
Yep. Busted it wide open with a rhino.
So this week's page of the week is actually a personal homie of mine, and I went to high school with this motherfucker actually.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no shit, right?
He looked like somebody that he looked like he beat you up at least one time.
Probably
Maybe.
a couple, dog.
I don't do concussions. I don't.
He
remember.
stole his lunch money one time.
This dude
For
definitely
real.
punched you a couple of times.
He said, "You buy
But-
me pizza."
This is actually the homie that tagged me in the fucking Midnightin Yami video.
Oh, fresh.
So I
Nice.
thought it was only fucking proper to run them back to back, yo. And he got his
Bring him
own
on.
thing going. Don't think he don't. He got his own thing going. So let's bring him on.
Who is it?
Crack one open, boy.
Crack it
Whoop,
open.
whoop.
So introduce yourself, homie. Who are you?
Who the fuck are you? Who are these people?
Yeah. My bad. I wasn't prepared for that
Okay.
question. No,
Well,
everybody calls
I
me
don't
B.
know how to introduce you. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, like I'm pretty much the unknown in the background that kind of, does my own thing. A lot of people probably know me, see me around or whatever, but I don't know. I kind of stay low key. But yeah.
He's that ninja. No one knows who he is, but he's the dude.
Right.
He's so low.
Yeah, I'm the guy.
You've seen
I
him,
am.
you just don't know where you've seen him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
like I don't know. I stay low.
Yeah, obviously, me and you, we go way back, homie. And I mean, I know a little bit about you. Obviously, it's like, so in our high school, I will say this: in our high school, there wasn't a lot of juggalos. There were some people that liked
Nah.
RCP, you know what I mean? They liked it, but they weren't actually fucking juggalos. But me and
Right.
Brent was two of some of the real motherfuckers that were actually there. And it's kind of fucking fresh for me to reconnect with you after all these years when, the THUGGALO show is already going. And like you were like, fuck, dude, I fuck with Apollo Exodus. You know what I mean? I've been doing a little bit of promoting. I got a show coming up that I'm doing some promoting for, and I'm gonna be, all this shit. And it was that I Don't Know Jeffrey show and all that. I mean, you got your own shit going on, right?
Mhm.
Like you said, people might not know you. They might have seen you around though.
You fuck with some Jeffrey?
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. We just
Dang.
did his show. What was that? Last Friday, right?
That's
Was it
what's
last
up, bro.
Friday? The 20.
Hey, we
24th, yeah.
we want Jeffrey bad for this bitch.
Oh,
Dude.
bro. Yeah, he's dope. I actually gave him a ride to the from the airport to his hotel. I was his ride.
Chauffeur?
And he's chill as fuck. Yeah, like he was chill as fuck. He was playing. He was doing his thing on his phone. Like, I mean, we talked a little bit, but I'm socially awkward as fuck. So
Mhm.
it was kind of. I was like, I didn't want to talk too much, And but he was
That's
cool.
fresh, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys got to go to that show, but
I promoted the fuck out of it.
thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got a couple other shows coming too. We are talking about bringing him back to Ohio eventually.
should.
I don't
You
know
should.
yet.
You should. Our Apollo Exodus is our homie.
Oh, hell
the other
yeah.
person. Yeah, that's our homie too.
Yeah, he opened for it, so he killed it. He killed that show, bro.
Stoney recently just turned me on to Jeffrey. I just started fucking with him, and he just got a permanent rotation in my fucking Spotify for sure.
Oh yeah, man. The first song I heard from him was "Catch Another Body," and I heard that, and I was like, "Bro, this shit is lit." And then it was a couple other songs. He came out with "Don't Trust Jeffrey."
Still your lawnmower.
Yeah, worst she ever had. That's a good one too. If he gets kind of deep in that shit, but yeah, that's a good one.
I like Financial Aid and some other shits. Like all of his stuff is really good, dude. All of his shit's really good.
Right. Oh yeah, fucking.
And he fucks with Xavier Wolf a lot. Xavier Wolf.
Yeah. Him. He just dropped the track with him not too long ago, didn't he?
Well, he's done multiple pieces with him. I can't remember the most recent. I know what Jeffrey dropped here recently was "It's Not a Competition." That shit goes hard as fuck.
I don't think I heard that one yet, actually.
Yeah, his new drop. It came out probably 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't think I heard it, dude. I've been listening to like a ton of fucking music from everybody. You know, like I'm trying to. I like to find different new music, like new artists. Like I think is my thing. I don't know. Have you heard of NGS yet?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, shout out him, bro. Like he's fire.
Been at the gathering a couple of times, man.
Right, and I remember seeing him at the gathering, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" But because I was like walking somewhere, I can't even remember. But yeah, I was like, "Man, this is dope as fuck." And then then I seen the meme and shit flying around on Facebook of him on stage, like doing the little fucking yeah. And then he took that shit like a champ. He's like, hell yeah, and he's like reposting them and shit and like adding them to his collection. I was like, and he was like, yeah, if y'all ever get a chance, like actually listen to my music, it's not bad. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. And
bro, that's like the Juggalo trial tribulation, bro. He passed that shit.
Right. He didn't get riffraffed, and that's good.
So let's talk the Juggalo shit for a little bit, man. What got you into it?
What got me into Juggalo?
Yeah, all that. Tell your Juggalo.
Okay, all right. So
story.
All right. So I'm 12 years old. I started hanging out with this dude that was like 15 or 16. That was a Juggalo, and I listened to the Jackal Brothers. I can't even tell you which track it was that I first listened to, but I remember seeing a music video on MTV, like when I was like fucking probably 10 or 11, and it was I think it was "Let's Go All the Way," that music video where they're going through the street and shit.
Yeah.
They played that. It was either on MTV or VH1 or something like that. But I remember it was like after school one day, and I just remember that music video. Never seen it again. I was like, who the fuck was that? I fucked with it. And then when I met the homie, fucking, he introduced me to the Joker cards, and I got down. I'm pretty sure that was when it was just Jackal Brothers out. So that's when I got down. And my very first piece of merch was gifted from him because he didn't want me walking around.
Yeah, like it should be. What's up, dude? He put you on, dude. That's what's up.
Yeah.
A lot of people that I know that have been down for a lot of the OG, like the old heads and shit, bro. It's the same. For me, it was my Uncle Junior, or my Uncle Chad. Like he showed me the way. He gifted me my first CD, and then my first piece of merch was a race jersey that was also gifted to me, and that was back like in fucking junior high. Yeah, so like, and then I started buying T-shirts and shit. This is the way that it goes, bro. That's just the way that it goes, man. That's pretty fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, I gifted out a lot of my older shit.
Mm-hmm. That's the way it goes, though. We get and then we give, dude.
Karma.
That's the way it should be.
So Midnight just jumped back in. We're gonna throw him back up on the screen.
Hey.
All right.
On that phone charger. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I was trying to catch it before it cut off.
What, did this shit die?
Yeah, it died like as soon as I grabbed my shit. Like as soon as I pulled out the wall, I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." But we got it at 1% right now, so we chilling.
Hey.
So do you all have a connection?
What up?
You and fucking B?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's happening? No, we've just talked online, honestly.
Right. So I don't know if you know Yami, but this is the dude that actually tagged me in your video and was like, "Hey, you need to get him on and shit."
Oh yeah, that's bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Bringing people.
What I miss? What I miss?
Oh no, we just we brought him on. We just went through his Juggalo come up story and all that shit. Just, you know what I mean? Just chatting it up. The one thing that you did miss is right before you were, right before your phone died, is we were doing a little game called Trash or Fire. And basically we just come up with like a random topic, and we'll ask the guest, we'll ask the
Is it
page
trash
of the week,
or is it fucking fire?
right?
Yeah.
And so this week's Trash or Fire. You gonna play it again. So this week's Trash or Fire I came up with, and it was coffee, yo. And I'll tell you, it's kind of funny. The two reasons I chose it was because I was up late working on the format sheet and doing my thing, and I was drinking coffee. But another reason is because obviously, like South Park and everything would associate coffee with goth and all that shit. So I wanted your take on it, and it's also something that people either love or they hate. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
So what's your take, man? Is coffee trash or is it fire?
Fuck. Honestly, like, I don't fuck with coffee like that. Like, my girl drank the fuck out of coffee, but I never been a coffee drinker like that. I think I had it too young, and it just tasted like shit to me, so I just never tried it again.
Right?
Actually, it's kind of the opposite for me. Like, I got exposed to it as an early age because, like, my grandpa would drink that shit, like, every morning, you know, like old people do and stuff. And, like, I was real young, and I was like, I want some of that, like, people, you know? And he was like, you want coffee? And I was like, yeah. And he handed me a cup, and I knew from an early age, like, that shit made me wired as fuck, and I could ride my bike, like, all fucking day long. So I would get some of that shit as a kid, too. So that sucks that you got turned off to it, bro. I think it spurred like a. Yeah, I fuck with coffee too, but man, I think my exposure to it as a child maybe like spurred on that later life event where I got turned on to shit that kept you up for more than like 2 days at a time. So maybe coffee's a bad thing, you know? Maybe coffee might be fucking trash.
That boy talking that strong coffee.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Like, I'm drugged up like a motherfucker right now, but it's just because like I just had a surgery, so like I'm taking so many painkillers and shit. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, hard drugs is not cool, bro. It's never worth it.
For sure. I mean, unless you get a surgery. If you get a surgery and you need the painkillers like me,
yeah,
you know,
pop a perk. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I might be taking a little bit more than suggested, but you know, it's all good.
That's all we all do. Who gets fucking doctors? Doctors don't know what I'm going through.
Everybody knows if you take twice the more prescription amount, you're getting double the help.
It works
hard. You're getting better faster.
Right.
Exactly.
That's it. It's like pressing the button harder on the controller, and like it makes it work faster. You know
Yeah, bro, it makes my car go faster. Like Need for Speed, cops ain't catching me if I hit that X button like even harder.
You gotta mash it repeatedly.
Mash it, like I mash my teeth on that X button. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I think B, we're gonna let you go and shit.
All right.
Thank you for
Thanks for
fucking
showing up,
joining
bro.
us and all that shit.
Hey, me and bro got a song on the way though too. I'm just saying.
Is that
Really?
yeah? Oh yeah, I forgot to bring that up.
Who?
Say it one more time.
He said you got a music project coming up.
Yes. So me and Yami got music. We just started. We just started on it, so we're still like doing all the fine print still on it. Like I don't even think we got a title yet. So
Is it called "Don't Look at My Butthole"? What kind of shit is that? That's not Juggalo at all.
you know, maybe. If I show it, don't look at it, man.
He hit me up before the show. He said I'm gonna be in my Juggalo finest. I'll probably be
Yeah. Well, I just got back from riding with my girl, so like I literally walked in the door and logged on, and I was having internet issues for a minute, and yeah. So this is it. You got it. Me all windburned and shit.
You got a motorcycle? Was that where you're riding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old. I got a Harley now.
You got a Harley? That's pretty fresh.
All right. Whoop whoop. Love you.
Homie.
Woo woo.
Big homie, whoop whoop. We're losing you.
I'm
Hey.
sure we're gonna be hearing more from you.
Come to Juggalo, Ohio. We should see you at Juggalo, Ohio, bro. You should come to that shit.
All right, I will try. Look, so the issue is we got 4 fucking kids, and it's
Pawn
2
some
days
shit.
long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm trying. I'm gonna bribe my mom, but that only goes so far. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, call your mom.
Yeah, I will. Wait.
All right, woo woo.
Yes, dog.
Whoop,
Woo
whoop.
woo. Much love.
All right.
Alright.
We got one more thing to do with you. One more. And it's a pretty good thing.
Alright.
You know what? Actually, no, we got 2 things to do because I got a couple pictures I want to pull up and fucking talk about that. I just seen
Exposure
earlier
time.
Yeah. Like, these are just some things that I seen as we were trolling through. And the first one was the Fago picture, and we already talked about that one. But I think, like, this one really intrigued me earlier. What's up with the yam, dog? I've never seen a genuine man so happy with a yam.
Yeah, it's just so like yam, like, you know, they call me Yami, so like they like associated like Yami with yams.
Yo,
Yeah.
okay.
So like,
Y-A-M.
yeah, so my videographer, he found that yam. He got it for me for my birthday.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen a man so. Look how happy he is.
Dude, I want a chick that look like my dick like that, dog.
Nah, that'll be too big, dude.
I got one more here. This one, I got one more right here. This one was kind of like, and I want to know if this is real because this motherfucker right here, bro, is the thing of nightmares right here. Y'all get in there and look at what that is, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see what that is. We can zoom in a little bit.
What is that?
A rat and a bong.
And a ball.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That is a thing of nightmares right there. Please tell me, is that real?
Did you hit that?
And did you hit that? Was a 2-part question.
No.
Did you hit the bong? Like, not fuck the rat, but did you like hit the bong with the rat inside of it?
No, like that's not even mine. It's like one of my boys, like he always sends me like random funny shit online, and he's always saying like, "Oh, yo, Yami, post this," because if you post it, it'll go viral. And I was like, "Yeah, all right," and I posted it. And sure enough, like the next day, it had like fucking 30,000 likes on that shit.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, but that was definitely a troll post, though.
Damn, well, it got my ass right there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's it. Time for word association.
Yeah, the next segment we got is called word association, and I'm not sure if you are familiar with that and understand how it works or not. But we're gonna say, basically, I went through your Instagram and I grabbed a few people that you follow. We're gonna say their names, and you can give us one word story, a few words, whatever. And I will say this time it's not as long as our other times, because obviously, like, a lot of the other times we just grab a bunch of Juggalo names and we're like, hey, yeah, what's up? But with you being so new and shit, there's not so many names that we could grab onto. But yeah, Vaughn said you want to kick that off.
The Clowns, ICP.
Is that the first word?
Yeah. First name on the list.
Yep.
Okay, so Clown ICP. I guess the best way I could associate myself with that is the first song I listened to just recently, Homies. And we had like a homie moment, because like we was all driving in the car like talking about the Thuggalos and Juggalo video, and we just played it, had a blast in it, and it was like just the biggest vibe ever. So I was lit.
Hell yeah. So next thing we have on the list is Weedy Snack.
And basically, like, basically say like just something that I can associate myself to that person, or like,
or just
because if there's something I have to say.
Yeah, just the first word that pops up in your head when you think of that person.
Oh, feature.
Oh yeah, okay. See?
Yeah, I want that feature so bad. Yeah, he's hard. I think he's the hardest. He's the hardest person I heard in this community so far, at least to me.
Oh shit.
Because you're a younger cat. Like I think as you get older and you start, are in the scene a little bit more, I think you'll start listening. The more you start listening to the Clowns, I think a lot more of it's gonna start resonating with you too. And if you start,
I heard some other dude that he's pretty good. Y'all know Hex? I think his name is Hex.
Oh, Hex,
yeah, that's our big bro.
Homie. Yeah,
he's good too. I like what he was doing.
That's the big homie right there.
Another dude
I wasn't sure if he was
is
Juggalo or not.
Oh yeah, for sure. Have you heard of Dario Trill?
Yeah. People were sending me his stuff too.
Mm-hmm. But the next word that we have for word for association is fucking D-Town Customs.
D-Town Customs.
So the way we, like I said, we kind of go online and we follow, or I go onto your Instagram and kind of look to see who you're followed. And one of the ones that we had mutually followed together is D-Town Custom, which is a jewelry maker in Detroit and shit.
And
he's in Dallas.
Dallas, you Juff.
Juff?
Dallas.
Big old Juff. Give me your card.
He said, "Yeah." Nah, it sounds familiar, and I'm thinking, I know what you're talking about, but that name sounds super familiar. Like, I just can't remember like who's actually running.
You're new. You'll get it. You're new.
Yeah, I'll barely be on Instagram too. Like, I never use that.
Oh, okay.
That's the homie Parker.
Here's the next
he
one.
makes some badass Juggalo jewelry, bro.
Big homie Parker.
Okay.
Parker. Yeah. We got time for you anytime, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Parker. Next one on the list. Elixir. Who's this one? He knows this one.
Shot by Ricky.
Okay, Shepard. That's literally my brother from another. Um, yeah, I mean that's just really like honestly, that's just I'm gonna just say this about him. He's the only person like I ever met in my life that said he was gonna like he just planned out his whole story and he actually done it. Like from every step of the way, from like shooting all the top local guys, then shooting celebrities, then going on tour with celebrities. Like he literally spoke that all into existence like when we were shooting our videos. And I never seen like somebody follow through that heavy, like so yeah.
Which one's the next?
Next one on the list. Go ahead.
Face Tap Mommy.
Boom.
Face Tap Mom. Yeah, I never met her in real life, but like she my homie though. Like even when I first started getting into the community, like she kind of gave me like a little warning. She's like, look, man, like, you know, just be careful because, you know, you're going to get some heat. She's like, I got the heat. She's like, I know for a fact you about to get some heat. So let's be ready. So like the word I just put there is just like respect. I got mad respect for her. You know what I'm saying? So
you'll really see it Face Tat only got to really see it at the gathering, and I think that's the only time you're really gonna see like our honest opinion of you in like real life, because that's when you're gonna get the most family together at one fucking point, or even Hollow Wicked or like big events. But like at like regular shows and shit, you'll be fine. You know, as long as you're not out there talking shit about juggalos and this and that, you'll be fine. And your music fits in good. In all honesty.
Oh,
in all honesty, man, you're gonna do good. I'm excited to see what you do in your future endeavor, dipping your toes into this fucking community. I guess you'll get to see
a lot of us.
Go ahead.
As I say, a lot of us are ADD, and like the huge variety in your music is a good thing.
dude, yeah, like the next song, like I already got a song that's recorded, and like I didn't want to, but I just couldn't help myself, and like I kind of like, because I really didn't want to drop another song like right after Thuggalos and Juggalos that mentioned anything about the community, but and I recorded another song that I still could drop. It's more kind of like a slower song, kind of like y'all probably wouldn't like. It's really for the girls and shit, but these niggas was pissing me off so bad with the haters. Like, you know, it just made me just make a hard ass track. Like I don't know if y'all heard Zoom, but this shit is like, this makes Zoom sound as soft as hell. Like I went crazy on this shit. Like I was so tight. So like I might have to drop this next, but I'll see. But the next song that I do drop, if it is this one, y'all probably really gonna fuck with. Like it's heavy. Like,
well, give the people, let everybody know where they can find you, where all of your social medias and all that shit. Let everybody know where you're at, man.
If you want to find my music anywhere, it's just Midnightin Yami, and that's basically just Midnight N-I-N and then Yami, all one word, Midnightin Yami. And yeah, that's Spotify, iTunes, IG, which I'm never on. My Facebook should pop up, and yeah, and that's everything. Oh yeah, and definitely YouTube. Yeah, YouTube.
Instagram, IG is the way.
Yeah,
like if you used to have your
it is
presence
the
on that
way.
shit.
It's annoying.
Yeah, Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, but TikTok, you gotta kind of watch what the fuck you do on TikTok. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Instagram's the way though, man. That's the networking tool, dude.
I need to. I need to
through Instagram.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys make sure you type in his fucking name all together. It's all one fucking word. Don't fuck it up like I did. I put spaces all throughout the promoting this week.
Yeah, you did.
Give my man a chance. He's dipping his toes in the community. I fuck with his music a lot. Like I'm like really fuck with his music. I think he's gonna do good in the community. I am gonna leave you with one thing, my guy, and we've heard it from a couple different rappers who've been on here and a couple different community members. There's a difference between a rapper who's a juggalo and a juggalo rapper, man. And I think that's a big statement. And the people, the ones who really cater and like fucking pander to the community don't end up making it that far. The ones who are genuine, and who you could feel it in their music end up sticking around. And I like your music. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like there was you. Did you use the word pander?
Pandering, yes, because I.
Okay, yeah. Some artists. I'm pretty sure he's a Juggalo artist. Like because people was even like commenting on that whole interaction with me and him. But I forgot his name. But like he's somebody pretty big in the community. I think because even when I was looking through his pictures and stuff, like he had like a lot of love and shit. And he mentioned that he wasn't like hating. He just was like, hey, he kind of said the same thing. He was like,
it's a big thing. We've seen a lot of people. Yeah. Try to come in and take, try to throw the net out, and it hasn't worked for a lot of people.
Yeah, that was like my main thing. Like that's really why like I didn't want to continue to like use the community in too much of my songs because I just didn't want that to be like my thing. Like, oh, he's just trying to make every song a Juggalo song now. Like that's not what I was doing. Like the Thuggalo and Juggalettes, honestly, like because once my friends started to realize what was going on with me in the Juggalo community, like that's when I started even realizing I had friends that were Juggalos I just never known. And that's when they was like, hey, you need to do this. Like you got to do this. And that's kind of like where Thuggalo and Juggalettes came, just because my homies at R1s, they was like, we need to do a Juggalo video. And that's kind of how that popped off. But like, I definitely, I'm still going to just do my regular music. I'm still going to fuck with the community. But, I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to, eat off of y'all. Cause like, realistically, I could just never mention Juggalos again and still be out here selling out shows in my hood and shit. Like,
but I music that says that. Like there's a whole genre of past music, and then you're you're just now starting to realize, what's going on.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
That's what it is.
But I do love the community though. I can see myself, being a full blown. Like honestly, like realistically, like I'm already kind of like don't like when people ask about it now. I'm like honestly, like someone told me I'm a baby low because a girl asked me, and I was like honestly, like if I was to be anything, like I would claim Thuggalo, and she was like, well, you're basically a baby low. Is that like an actual thing? A baby low?
I hate them stupid terms. No, we're all just family. That's what it is. I hate them.
Okay.
That's just me personally, man. But yes, those are real terms going around. But yeah, I don't care for them. Even if it doesn't.
She's saying though. She's
in my eyes,
you're just now getting started out and everything. So
right?
Yeah, I get it, but nah, man. Like your music's good. We're gonna give you a chance and shit. It's just the way it is. And as long as it's not on some fuck shit and it's on some genuine shit, you'll go far, bro.
As it has felt. As we have seen so far, which like I said, I like the music, and for you to get tagged word of mouth style, and for this to happen word of mouth style is, I think, a testament of the future shit that we are to hear from you, man. And I'm excited.
I appreciate that, man. I definitely fuck with y'all. Like, I gotta like, can like each of y'all like individually like message me on Facebook? Cause I know I got yours, but like. The other guys, I seen, but like, okay, cool.
Right, yeah. And before we go, I guess we have one more question. And now that Thuggalos and Juggalettes have been released, would you consider yourself a Thuggalo?
Yeah. I mean, only just because like I thought about it, and like I've been thinking about it since this all started. But like, yeah, I consider myself one, but I ain't gonna be throwing it out there too heavily just yet. But
what?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, shit. I still just banned Zetro. Hold on. My bad, Zetro. Keep talking. My bad. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like, I definitely claim to be a Thuggalo at this point, just because, like, I've been doing, like, crazy, digging in deep, trying to learn my cards, I got baptized in the Fago. I know there's a lot more, and I know a lot of people are going to hear me saying this shit and be pissed, but, I'm a Thuggalo. It is what it is. But I ain't gonna be like just throwing it out in everybody's face like that though. You know, I'm gonna just kind of just rep it to myself and the people I fuck with. And if I do a song where I do mention everything,
somebody high up once told us that real G's move in silence, bro. So
yeah,
I think you're on the right track, homie.
appreciate that, bro. And like just so we're clear, like I mean, obviously it's called a Thuggalo show, so like all of y'all are Thuggalos, right?
Right.
Oh no, besides him, the bottom one, he's a Juggalo. That's right.
I mean, bro, that's just what I kind of like identify. Like when somebody asks me, like what I am or whatever. Like I've been doing this Juggalo shit for so long. I'm a Juggalo. You know what I mean? I've got Hatchet Man tattooed on me for over fucking 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've got fucking multiple tattoos. I'm just a Juggalo for life, bro. Like I'm down with the clown till I'm dead in the ground. That's the way I'm gonna die. Like.
Honestly, like your vibe and like the way you talk and shit, like you talk just like my boy. That you seen the one with the fiend mask in the Thuggalo and Juggalo video? Mm-hmm. He had like the hatchet chain and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has kind of like the same vibe as dude right here, man.
Hell yeah! All right, homie. Well, thank you for joining us. It's fucking fresh of you to pull up, and I'm fucking happy that we got to fucking. Get the lowdown on the exposure into the Juggalo world that you've gotten so far.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And sorry about my phone dying. Like I should have like peeped that beforehand.
No, little do you know that's on par for our show.
That's like the third time it's happened, big homie. It's not. Yeah.
But all right, we're gonna drop you out of here and. Hopefully we'll fucking get to see you again on
we'll be seeing more of you. We'll retouch base after you open for the Shaggy show coming up, man.
Yeah.
Bet. I'll come back on the show after we do that or something. That'll be cool.
All right, brother, man. You have a good night.
All right, bro.
Whoop, whoop, dude.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
There it is. Boom. What'd you guys think?
I fuck with him.
I fucking.
Boom. Let's put it at 3. Put it at 3. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at that. We're so close now. Look at this.
Oh, shit.
Look at this. We got sock account puppets in the chat. They're trying to act cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? But fuck that, because we're all exclusive over here. We fuck with everybody, even if it's from Baby Lows all the way to OG fucking Floobs, motherfuckers. We give everybody a chance on this bitch because we're, what? All inclusive. So if you don't like that, there's the fucking door. But we'll still welcome you here because we're all inclusive.
Suck my dick on the way out.
Yeah. Motherfucker. Anyways, news. Newsy news. What's the newsy news that happened this week? Newsy news part 1.
Well, I tried to bring up news, but my news was wrong.
We're going fast. Fast news. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're starting here. Fast newsy news. Boom, boom, boom. New album. Cornella, that's how you say it, not how I said it, because I'm retarded.
I hope that's how you say it, because if not, then I'm wrong, and I'm making you look like an idiot, too.
Anyways, it'll be at your, pre-orders are set to arrive 9/21/23, so get your fucking orders in. Go to iTunes right now. Go leave the pre-order.
Order a goddamn bandana like I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the bandana too. And you know what sucks? It's not signed because I would love a fucking a Ouija and Triz signature because I think that would be a good one.
I will say this: normally, when it is not signed, I do skip the pre-order. I skip it if it ain't signed. But this time that bandana is fresh, so I'm still gonna cop it.
And most of these collab albums have not been signed, if I'm not mistaken.
No, yeah. I mean, look, we seen a video of him and fucking Baby E when they did.
Yeah, that was way back in the day, though.
And they were signing it together and shit. Dude, that was a whole ass process, bro. Like, who got time for that now?
Right.
Like, to get both of y'all together in the same room just to sign CDs.
If you guys have been reading the ticker, we've also had Revelations tour that's announced. That's going to happen right before fucking Halloween. I think it's right here. Right after fucking. Don't read this one. He's talking shit. We got him taken care of. There's a tour going on, Revelations tour. right after Revelations tour, you get to see the fly that landed on Stoney's head. He will be live at the Denver show. Yeah. Revelations tour. And then you got the three-headed monster that's fucking devastating the land for the second time. And I can't wait for the Lansing show for that one. I'll be there for that because that's going to be hard.
I'll be there with you. You know I'll be there with you. Fuck it. We'll just say it again.
I look like one of those kids that you can sponsor for 10 cents a day, man.
One of them poor Ethiopian kids.
Look, when I went to go do my Creek video, the only thing, dude, I got swamped by mosquitoes, bro. And like, one of the video takes I tried to take, dude, there was a fucking mosquito right on my forehead the whole damn time that didn't move.
You ever seen that video of, what was it, a debate? I think it was with Mike Pence, and he had that one fly that was just like flying all around.
Right, just chilled on his forehead like the entire time.
That's the same fly. Stoney's dealing with him right now. It's on his camera right now. Look at that shit.
Bro, this motherfucker, dude, this is the most low budget. THUGGALO show has gone downhill. Like,
Our quality is.
Yeah, like the
we got Ethiopian flies riding around, sock puppets on fucking.
Dude, what the fuck?
On accounts.
Fuck off. This is
Our
wild.
quality
It's one
is
motherfucker.
terrible. On top of that, we got the Shaggy tour. We got Three-Headed Monster tour. We got Revelations coming up, and then on top of that, we got Clockside to fucking finish it all out after the fucking Hallowicked. So make sure you get your tickets to all of them fucking shits. I know your pocketbooks will be hurting, but your memories won't, because you can't take that pocketbook with you, bitch, but you can take them memories with you.
Yep. Clockside, November 18th. Big Room Bar in Columbus. VIPs are still available. I know personal ninjas that have bought those.
Yes.
Look forward to
Trust
seeing
me,
you.
you want them.
Yes, because they get you in an hour early to the show. You get to fucking. It's going to be a really cool thing. We're going to be there. Clockwork's going to be there. There's a green room involved. It's going to be a really good time. That's November.
Be there.
November 18th in Columbus. Go pick up your tickets. We're going to be there.
And your lab coats.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your lab coats. And bring your fucking booth spreader 3000 because it's fucking going down if you know what's good for you.
I'm going to be going ham as a motherfucker.
Oh,
hard as a motherfucker, as a motherfucker. You know
they're going to be having to make up new acronyms for what the shit that's going to be happening, dog. Like, for real, for real.
Facts.
But with that being said, we're at an hour and a half, man. Well, we got 3 minutes to an hour and a half.
Pull the plug like when I'm 65 and my limbs don't work.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop.
That's it.
Love y'all.
We'll see y'all motherfucking next week. Stay tuned for who the guest is. Y'all see. We do this mystery style because we don't do it like the other time.
Because we're hella unorganized.
Yeah, bro. Low budget streams. Low budget streams from Juggalos. But we're
Can you
still killing
believe
it.
Violent J was on this show? That's fucking wild.
Damn.
It went downhill.
It went downhill.
Hey, shout out THUGGALO show in this bitch. Every fucking city THUGGALO show represent. Free Will in the bitch. Darby in the bitch. Shout out THUGGALO show.